Don't let your fear stop you from starting because the patients will come. People want this. Once you're in their home, they really, more and more people are wanting to have like house calls for their pets and they see the vibe that comes along with it. And there's definitely more and more of a market for that. I feel like every year it seems like it's just growing and growing. And just when you think that you're not going to get those patients, it's just your own mind thinking that because they will come.
Hi, guys, and welcome to the House Call Vet Cafe podcast. I'm Dr. Eve Harrison. I'm a full-time integrative concierge house call veterinarian in Los Angeles, and I help other vets to build their unique mobile practices on their terms. This podcast is for and by house call and mobile veterinarians, so it is meant to give our community a platform to connect, to share our stories, to lift each other up, and to support each other. Most of us work solo as lone wolves, right? So for me, it's been really powerful to be able to physically hear the voices of my colleagues from all over the world and to get a chance to feel that we truly are part of a community of very real other human beings who get it. While you may be alone in that little bubble of your own vehicle when you're on the road seeing patients, I welcome you to join our community by tuning into our own podcast when you're on your way to your next house call. Whether you're a super experienced house call vet with 30 years of experience, you're a brand new prospective house call vet just looking to get started, or you're house call curious, there will be something for you in this podcast. Each episode, you will hear interviews from other mobile veterinarians just like yourself who are doing unique and innovative things, vets who are sharing their stories, their struggles and challenges, and you can also look forward to hearing valuable information and perspectives from specialists and experts outside of our micro niche. And finally, if becoming a house call veterinarian is something that you've been thinking about exploring, or you're looking for some extra support getting your own mobile practice to feel more profitable and sustainable for you, check out the information in the show notes about my course and our above and beyond supportive private community for members only, plus our monthly group coaching sessions within the House Call Vet Academy. You can also check out my free public Facebook group, which is also called the House Call Vet Cafe, the same name as this podcast, and which is a warm and cozy community for mobile vets to support each other in professional and personal development, in creative entrepreneurship, and in friendship. So thank you guys for spending time with me today. Let's dive into the episode.
Hey everyone, I'm super excited to introduce you to my friend and colleague, the wonderful Dr. Kristen Miller, who is a mobile veterinarian specializing in acupuncture and canine rehabilitation, serving pets throughout New York City and Lower Westchester. Her diverse veterinary background includes feline and exotic small mammal medicine, integrative care, and end-of-life services, ultimately leading her to her passion for helping pets live more comfortable, active lives. She is the founder of New York Veterinary Acupuncture, and she's also now the founder of EverPet Mobility, an online educational platform dedicated to helping pet owners proactively support their pets' mobility, comfort, and quality of life. I cannot wait to see when that comes out and to have you as a fellow course creator. Kristen has been in the House Call Vet Academy. She's been on multiple of our retreats, so I know this wonderful human very, very well and have been really excited for this conversation for a while. So welcome, Dr. Kristen. I'm so happy you're here. And I wanted to start out the episode by asking, what is your favorite snack to eat in the car?
So good to be here. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Check out that new, by the way, I'm going to interrupt you
Yeah.
immediately. Did anyone already hear that beautiful New York accent? Just everybody, like, keep your ears tuned because Kristen's accent is just like gold. New York accent is everything. Like the practice is called New York Vet Acupuncture. Perfect.
Yes.
Chef's
Yes.
kiss. Okay, as you were.
I would say my favorite snack to have is usually some mixed nuts or some like dried fruit or chocolate if it's not hot outside to be all melting.
Yeah.
Variety.
Chocolate's a classic, and the melting chocolate is definitely a house call vet specific consideration, right? Like we know we're like, can I bring chocolate into the car? How long can I leave it there? So
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
And that's also standard classic. Love it. So when we first met, you were coming out of a really toxic corporate experience, and I was like enraged and outraged and just like livid on your behalf based on everything I'd heard. I'm so curious if you could share with our audience that transition. How did you And to whatever extent you feel like addressing the kind of the departure from the previous experience into house call practice. But I would love to hear generally your story or trajectory. What brought you into house call practice?
So when I first was working as like a Western medicine practice, then an integrative, and then worked for the corporate house call practice. And I was burnt out at the time that I started working for them. It's so easy to kind of get caught up in that world where you're like, oh, I need to anything but to get out of this situation that I'm in. So this sounds great. They're saying there'll be a great work life balance. So I went ahead and signed up with them. And during that time, I really thought there's no way I could do this on my own and have my own house call practice. I need the help, and they kind of would market it that way too. So I did that, but it pretty much ended up being a whole different world than what I expected. And it was more so of kind of pushing you to your limits, but at the same time telling you, oh, but this is a great work life balance. And
Gaslighting at its finest.
yes,
Gotta love it.
yes.
Corporate
Yes.
gaslighting is like no
Yes,
other.
and so you're kind of just exhausted, and during that time, it was during COVID, so I was going into people's homes often where, you're kind of in a tough situation and kind of being told you're not allowed to say no, that you don't feel comfortable going into these homes, so that kinda made it difficult. So I ended up working in that situation for a couple years. And on the side, I was doing acupuncture, house calls on my own here and there, but still thinking there's no way I can do this full time. I need to have this comfort of having health insurance and all these things that people try to scare you to think like you can't be on your own. You need to have health insurance and do this. So I did that for a while. And then finally, I just kind of hit my breaking point and decided, you know what? Let's just do this. And I did. I wish I had done it sooner because thinking that I wouldn't have enough patience and fill a full-time situation with house calls was so wrong. I now have a wait list. It's like it's like you're kind of always told often that you can't do it on your own or here you should come with us in the corporate world because we'll protect you and we'll make everything easy for you. But in reality, like especially with doing the house call vet course and everything, it made it step by step and easy to actually do the official of having the business set up. I kind of did on the side for a little bit and then finally was like, well, now I'll make it official. And then it just fell into place.
And
Yeah.
boy, did it ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just really proud, like, when I think of your practice. And BT dubs, I gotta give Kristen a little shout out. Dr. Kristen was just featured in the Wall Street Journal for her practice. And I didn't tell you this, but I had a few people come to me and be like, "Oh my god, have you seen this? It's like house call stuff in New York." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck yeah, that's my student."
Yeah, you're like, I
Fuck
know her.
yeah.
I helped make her.
Oh, no, but you made yourself I saw that and I was like, "Oh my god."
Aw.
So, this girl has made it big, she made it to the Wall Street frickin' Journal now, and I was telling Kristen before the call that it's behind a paywall, so I haven't read it, but I'm sure it's amazing, and now you can put on your website one of those little things featured in Wall Street Journal. Have you put
Exactly.
it on your website yet?
Not yet, I need to, that I
It's
need
coming.
to.
So good. You really hit the ground running, and watching your practice blossom has been really beautiful. And in the last few times that we've connected, the problem has been I have too many patients. I have too
Right.
many clients. You're just really just absolute success story. And I'm so proud of you knowing what you've been through. You busted out of the golden handcuffs, as they say, and
Mm,
busted past that gaslighting of like, this is work life balance. You should be happy. It's like, no,
right.
it isn't. Oh my
Yeah.
God. No, it isn't. That sort of fake
Right.
work life balance that is imposed onto us by typically corporate,
Mhm.
people who want to have an agenda or some lip
Mhm.
service to deliver, that kind of
Yeah.
thing.
And
So,
keep you down when they're making money off your back, but yet they're kinda keeping you at a certain level. Just give you
exactly.
little pieces of things to keep you
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. No, it's really tragic. I mean, it's really interesting, kind of on a tangent. I've historically been like hardcore anti-corporate and I've softened a little bit, I think, because I'm like, just don't do that. Like, do their own toxic shit. But now there's really alternatives. And like when you believe in yourself and you have the support to do so, and you did, and just the straight up raw talent of being so good at what you do that people keep coming back, that alone
Yes.
is incredible. That's often
Mhm.
enough. I mean, I've sort of softened and I'm less ragey and less like outraged about all these things. I'm just like, oh God, they'll always be there. They're always gonna do what they're gonna
Right,
do.
exactly. There's room and we can always be who we want to be and practice the kind of medicine that we wanna practice and just kind of not even be bothered by them. It's not worth the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen that transition in you as well, like just really a healing process that you're really in your energy. You're really in your own, what's the word I'm looking for? You're really in your own element and you're just like going for it. You're not preoccupied with what happened in the past. I mean, maybe you are inside. I don't know what happens in your therapy appointments. But I mean, I see you just like rocking it, took the bull by the horns, did the thing, and just freaking acing it. So
Mm.
that's just like a joy to see.
Aw, thanks.
And so I wanted to lean in a little bit to some of the things that I know you're really passionate about. Your practice is named New York Vet Acupuncture. You're like hardcore acupuncture girl. When I had COVID, I remember, by the way, I
Mhm.
remember you sent me all of these herbs and it was amazing.
Mm.
What was it, 6 years ago now?
Right.
So I always like think of you as that person. Can
Mm.
you tell me about your passion for acupuncture, traditional Chinese medicine, and rehab as well has become a bigger part of your practice in the last year or so, I believe, right?
Yep. I just recently started doing rehab not that long ago, but acupuncture, I went to Chi back and graduated back in 2017. And I remember just being there and knowing it was going to put me on a different trajectory right away. And I remember Dr. Shea saying, after this, it's going to change and you're never going to look at anything the same again. And it was so true. Like, it just totally put me in a different direction. And just seeing how patients respond. I remember always wanting something more to do for them, especially seniors. Seniors definitely are like a heart spot for me where I just want to help them, and they're often kind of given the story of like, well, just you can give this medication because people don't know there's other options or they haven't tried it or seen it. And sometimes the medication can only do so much. They need like the extra support surrounding it. So I had gone to the acupuncture school after acupuncture helped my dog that I had at that time that who was a senior golden who was having trouble and was on all the meds he could be on and it just wasn't enough. So after going there and then just seeing how it changed so many of my patients where they were able to get up and move around better and have more energy and enjoy their life more. Getting dogs that were given prognosis of there's no way they're going to walk again to walking again is wild. It still is like amazing to me that that happens.
That's like the meaning of life where you're like, oh, I
Right.
have a purpose on this earth, right?
Right, exactly, exactly, yeah. And so from there, I started working more with fascia and kind of deep diving into like body work and then seeing that, okay, there's something else missing and helping with muscle mass, strength, and getting them not only to be more mobile and with range of motion, which you can do with rehab therapy too, but just being able to build that strength because so many of these older animals are weak in their hind or so that I started diving more into rehab therapy, which has been great as well, just to kind of be able to offer everything. I felt like it was like the missing link. I can give you acupuncture, but I wanted something more that I could do for them and kind of give them the whole picture for the most part.
Amazing. I love that so much. You also have some really interesting modalities that you're using. Like you told me about the DNA jazz band and what
Mhm.
else? Tell me about your like little things that nobody else does.
Uh, well,
What
I
skill all
from
means.
often, I will help with the fascia with using a weighted tuning fork, which is Dr. Lori McCauley. I learned that from her. I had learned at a holistic conference. I saw she was selling that. So then I was working with fascia and like trying to help with trigger points, but they often seemed uncomfortable with releasing those trigger points. So then the weighted tuning fork, it was like a way to kind of release those trigger points, relax the muscles in a way that's gentle and they really enjoy it and it relaxes them. And then, yeah, I have the PEMF mat, but then I also do the DNA jazz band, which essentially is similar to PEMF plus red light. a little bit of vibration as well. And they can do that at home. So it's kind of like all in one and it has like a little bit of warmth to it. So even though I have patients that use pet at home, this is something that they can do that the pets really enjoy. So,
Yeah, I found cats really like it. You just, like,
oh,
rest
yeah.
on them. I found cats really,
Mhm.
like, all about that thing.
Yes. I feel like cats too, they really, really love red light therapy. Like I have people who will tell me that they'll be doing red light therapy on themselves and then their cat comes like walking
Oh, yeah,
over and like picks them out.
100%. It's a real thing. It's like, "My turn, bitch."
Yeah. They're like,
Man.
This is not for you. You got this from me."
That's
Exactly.
so funny. A huge fan of sound healing for animals, tuning forks and
Mhm.
all of that too, so,
Yeah.
my heart is right there with all the musical healing
Mhm.
vibes, so I love
Yeah,
that
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, they melt with it, they really do, and often I'll do it in the beginning of a session, especially if they're nervous, and they literally just kind of melt from it.
So good. I love that. I feel like,
Mhm.
oh my god, I'm just, like, having a flashback of whoa.
Mm,
I'm having a flashback to our last retreat, and I was doing sound bath and using tuning forks, and I remember using the ohm tuning fork for your what turned
mm,
out to be, I think, cervical neuropathy or something like that,
mhm.
right? So I was, like, not working on your neck. I was, like
Yeah,
I was somewhere else. But I just had this flashback of, like, using a tuning fork for you during the sound bath.
right, I love it.
Oh
Sure
my
thing.
god. Oh my gosh. Yes, and by the way, for anyone who's listening to this episode, our last episode was with Dr. Wendy Lippman, who was talking about our retreats and talking about Kristen. This is the
Mm,
Kristen who was doing the cool facials and stuff like that.
yes, yes.
So this is the one. So it's kind of interesting that you guys are back to back because you're both at retreats and things like that. So I'm
I
just having all sorts
know,
of memories and flashbacks of
I
like
know.
really fun times.
Yes, the retreats are the best. Oh.
The best. So, is there anything that you would like to share in the way of advice for someone who is either a house call vet and wants to take it to the next level the way you did, or maybe wants to start house call practice, and or anything about sort of limited practice that is like focused on
Mm,
like really niched into
mhm.
a holistic world?
I would say not holding back and thinking don't let your fear stop you from starting because the patients will come. People want this. Once you're in their home, they really, more and more people are wanting to have like house calls for their pets and they see the vibe that comes along with it and there's definitely more and more of a market for that. I feel like every year it seems like it's just growing and growing. And just when you think that you're not going to get those patients, that it's just your own mind thinking that because they will come. Like you just start a little bit on the side and then just kind of keep adding more and more until it's to the point where you're like, okay, I can't do both anymore. And then take that leap and it'll be okay.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's such a vibe. It's such house calls are such a vibe, very
Yeah.
vibey. That's great advice. And kind of on that subject, like you've experienced such beautiful growth and organic growth. Would you like to share with folks what would you say it was that was responsible for that growth? I have my theories and I've said some of them out loud already in terms of your practice, but I would love to hear what you felt has been
Hmm.
most impactful in terms of that growth that you experienced.
I feel like it's more just being yourself and don't, coming as you are in these appointments.
Mhm.
People want the support and they will give you the respect more than they ever have in a brick and mortar often. It's just like a appointment often that's like so much love to it and people see that and then they tell others and it just grows and they are seeking that more and more. But it really was organic where it's just like I thankfully never had to really market myself. It was just people found me and then people told other people, but still when asked how people find me, it's usually just through Google. And then I'm told that they liked the vibe of my website and like the energy that projected from it.
That's
So
amazing.
Yeah, so I feel like people often are going on, like, energy and intuition, and people who are seeking this kind of practice, like acupuncture and house call practices, they have a certain, um, vibe to them, right? I feel like we get some of the best people that come to us, and yeah, similar to what Wendy had said, and it's like we're so lucky that I love all my clients and patients, and I love my patients as if they are my own animals too. Like you become part of an extended family for them,
100%.
which, yeah. And I always loved my patients when I was in practice, but it's a whole different vibe because you're in these people's homes, all the time. And yeah, so it's different, but great.
Yeah. It's definitely family vibes. It's vibey. It's be yourself. It's authenticity. It's so interesting. And I mean, this is one of my favorite subjects. So I'm so glad that you said all this stuff here. It's also interesting as I've started to veer more into the concierge teaching side of things. A lot of people feel very intimidated. Oh my God, I'm going to have these ultra wealthy clients and they're going to
Mm,
expect me to be like perfect robot person who just nails everything and just, like, just is
right.
not really a normal human, and I'm not that person, therefore I can't do concierge, therefore I can't do house calls, therefore I can't do like, it's this whole thing, it's like, dude, it's so the opposite. It's the
Yeah.
more elite you go, the more people really want the real you. The more
Hmm.
exclusive, the higher the price, the more people expect a real, deep,
Yes,
authentic, and sometimes vulnerable connection.
I
It's really
agree.
what people
Hmm.
want. Even rich people, you know,
Exactly. Exactly.
especially, right?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think also that the way that we are with our clients is different because you have this line that connects both of you in a way that's authentic in a whole different level. It's like they just trust you with everything and they know that you have nothing but looking out for nothing but the best for them and for their pet. And they know that, right? Because you're invested just as much as
Yeah.
they're invested.
Yeah. It's true. Our clients really feel it. Like when we're in the home,
Mhm.
the mask comes off. I always talk about the white coat straight jacket that is essentially us masking and pretending that we're this professional sociopath who doesn't have feelings and is a robot and a machine. And
Right.
it's like, that's the thing that brings people to the clinic and leaves them traumatized, that they don't
Right.
feel that literally people are traumatized by the clinic and the white coat, and
Mhm.
animals are traumatized by the white coat. Hello, white coat
Yeah.
syndrome. It's a real thing. And like when you're in the home and you're just literally, like you said, like giving from your heart, this is like a love based interaction. You start out with the tuning forks. It's just
Right.
love, it's comfort. It's like,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
could you be in the home in any other way? You
Right,
know?
exactly. Exactly, and I'm doing Reiki, and when I used to try to do Reiki at the clinic, it's, like,
No.
impossible.
Impossible. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I almost feel, too, that even it's almost like acupuncture will perform better in a home. Like, the
course,
results,
of
right?
course.
They're more relaxed, and, dogs that and cats that I see that are like, they have to be sedated to go in clinic, and with me, like, I'm just like the treat lady. They're like, "Oh, hey, she's here." Like, I always say, like, when the dogs and cats come to greet me at the door, and then they, like, go on the mat or where we usually are, I feel like the look they give is like, "Oh, she's here to see me. It's for me, guys. Don't worry." It's like they're like, "Hey, my friend is here." So it's just a whole
Exactly.
different world.
A whole different world. And it's really like in my opinion and my experience, it's like healing to us to be like, I'm not the bad guy anymore. Oh my God. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, there are always there's still times like for me personally, like if I'm doing a blood draw or I'm integrative, so I have
Right.
things that I do that it's not super comfortable on a veterinary basis, but like I've established that trust and I'm not like they're not shaking when I come in the door.
Mhm.
They're chill. They're like, there's it may be that I did something that they didn't like so much, like a blood draw or gave them sub-Q fluids or something, but it's like I'm so quickly forgiven because they know me,
Mhm.
I know them. It's such a like a peaceful healing experience to not be straight up always the bad guy.
Right. Exactly. I
And that's
know.
part of the job sometimes, but like
I know.
it's very
Exactly. It's so true.
I love that so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners? Anything about you? And yeah, anything on your mind that you feel called to share at this moment?
If I could plug my new
Yes. Yes. Go.
I'm going to be launching a new practice that's more of just an online place where pet owners can come, and it's going to be a platform where it's educational. The first one that I'm launching is a 6-week senior mobility course. Yeah, especially since I can't always see everybody and, say the average senior to have something to do at home that people can do with their pets for helping with mobility, strength, balance. It doesn't have to be that they're already showing signs of weakness. And
Kind of.
yeah, yeah, similar to what they're doing in the human world where they have balance courses for seniors now. It's like it will actually help to prevent injury if you're giving them strength and core strength and hind limb strength earlier on, or when they're starting to show some signs of it as well, and to help them to keep doing the things that the functional things they need to do, sitting down, standing up, getting up from laying down, these little things that in their younger years are taken for granted that now you're like, oh, we need to protect this and improve it.
I love this, and I love having fellow course creator in my world and everything, and I think it's going to be amazing. I think there's going to be a high demand. Are you teaching things like how to do a massage and tuina and like rehab exercises, things like that?
So it'll be mostly therapeutic exercises where each week they have different exercises they do, but also a little bit of massage, stretching, passive range of motion, things like that. And then eventually there'll be like mini courses for like acupressure, massage as well. So this is kind of the beginning. You'll give a taste of it because you want to do this like stretching, passive range of motion massage along with the exercises. And then there'll be like check-ins where we'll do like a Zoom with certain tiers that I can support, help them along. So,
Yay.
yeah,
So
it's
exciting. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. It's going to be so good. I might take the course too if I'm allowed.
yes, of
I
course. Of course.
can apply it for my cat. Maybe I can apply it for myself. I'm injured, but
Oh
it's
no.
fine.
Oh no.
Anyway, this has been such a fun conversation. I'm super proud of you and the practice you've built and that has been featured in the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But
I can't get
honestly,
over
I
that. So
wouldn't
cool.
have been able to have the strength to just leap without like the community that you've helped to create and just the steps of like how the heck do I put this together the right way and legally, without it just being a side gig here and there. And it's just so much easier to do it with support than to try to like fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing.
Thank you. It's been a real honor and a joy to watch your practice blossom the way it has over the years and everything.
Mhm.
Just see all the different iterations of it and just how you've really been able to
Yeah.
self-actualize through it. And it's beautiful. It's really amazing. So before we close up, I want to ask you, since we are in house call Vet Cafe,
Mhm.
what would you like to order? What beverage? It can be booze, it can be not booze, it can be herbal, it could be whatever floats your boat.
Hmm. I would say since it's nighttime here in New York, I'll do mezcal margarita with the tahini rim is my go-to.
Oh, hell yeah. That is so classic, Dr. Kristen. Oh my god, that's amazing. Did we even have that drink, like, when I was last in New York? Is that what you were drinking? I feel
Mhm.
like okay, I've
Yes.
been drinking that. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's my go-to.
So good, so specific, and rightfully so. Anyway, thank you so much, Kristen. Super proud of you and can't wait to see what happens next with your online platform with mobility for animals. And till next time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. You're the best.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the House Call Vet Cafe. If you enjoyed this episode, then hit the subscribe or follow button on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts so you never have to miss an episode. This podcast is made specifically for you, so don't be shy if you'd like to reach out and let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as The House Call Vet Academy, where I also share more valuable content. If you're interested in learning more about consulting for House Call Vets or the House Call Vet Academy online course and community, please click on the link in the show notes. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I can't wait for you to join us for our next episode of the House Call Vet Cafe.